Didn't get it on its way. Take it slow.
Good morning, everybody. It is Aaron here from Countryside Acres in what will be the laundry room. Slowly making progress. I actually ran out of mud. I have a feeling this is like the biggest mudding job I've done. I don't know. It seems like a lot of mud going in, but it's all part of progress. Two great things this morning. One, we found the dog back. Kids went biking this morning and found the puppy. I don't know who this dog belongs to, but this dog spent 3 or 4 days with us this summer. It obviously belongs to somebody, but it was here for 3 or 4 days this summer while we were building the house, and then one day it just disappeared again, and this morning they found it back and now it's here. I would assume it's gonna go back to its home. Very nice, friendly dog. They had a blast playing with him. Be all right if it stayed here, but I would think its owner might miss it. Second great thing is the poles are here. Truck is there. I can't really see through the screen too well. Anyway, there's the transport right there loaded up with poles. Those will be our new power poles coming from the town up here and over to here somewhere and then to the house. So that is an exciting development as well. There is a crane en route, and when the crane gets here they'll unload, and sometime this week they're going to go in the ground. I don't know what day yet. Nice to figure that out. Also need to figure out how exactly we're going to be attaching to the house. We could go underground, but the cable that we have bought obviously is above ground, so we might as well just finish it all off above ground, attach to the house, run down the wall and go in. So I need to figure exactly how that's going to work, and then I can get that ready on the wall so it will not interfere with our siding when I get that far. So yeah, it's all progress. So everything now has had a first coat, and some stuff has had a second coat. I don't remember how much I've actually filmed in here or not. I find this is kind of a boring process, and I'm worried you guys are going to get bored watching it. But I have got everything done. Ceilings are all done. So this is a butt joint originally, so I would not have put them all in one row. For all of you who are about to critique me on having everything in one row, it's because we were not planning on mudding the ceilings. What we have done in the past is actually trimmed it out, and it looks really, really nice. Some jobs that we have done, basically you run strips over all the joints, and we still might do that. I don't know. Thing is that we couldn't find the product that we like behind it that really brings out the trim work, and so we used drywall instead, which is still fine. And then we would have run trim work all the way down here and on every joint, plus in the middle of every one of these sheets, and it effectively makes like 4 foot by 4 foot squares. It looks really nice. We've done it in another house before, and a front entranceway, and I've also done it in someone else's house once too. So it looks very nice, but then I thought, you know what, whatever, I got the mud, and I just started mudding, and anyway, now here we are. So we may end up leaving it. The problem with, if you're not familiar, the problem with having a joint in one spot, it is easier for it to crack. It's always stronger, just like brick on a house, it's always stronger to stagger your joints. Anyway, it is what it is. We'll see how it goes. We may or may not cover it with something. Otherwise, we'll just paint it and call it good. But this has now had 2 coats. The original one with the paper tape. You can see I got paper tape in there. And then now I've covered it up once. Now the next coat that I'll do is my large trowel from the center over this way and from the center over this way. And then there'll be another skim over top of that yet. So anyway, moving along very well, I think. And getting very excited. Right there is the wall oven, the fridge, and the regular oven is en route. Here's the range hood for the stove, tub for upstairs. It's very exciting. It's all the hard work comes together now, and look forward to all the finishes, getting that all ready. We have a pile of trim in the container that I need to run through my table saw and get everything ready for window trim and baseboards. That's all for upstairs. Flooring is here, roll of flooring here for upstairs. Hopefully I'll get around to putting that in this week as well. This week is going to be a short one. I have to be in town every week in the city for the girls' eye appointments. So that only gives me a few hours to work each day, basically, and a lot of driving back and forth. I don't want to just stay in the city all week, because then nothing gets done, so we're just kind of forced to drive. The girls have actually eye doctor appointments where they will be doing exercises to help strengthen the muscles in the eye. A specialist here has suggested this, hopefully to improve their eyesight. So with strabismus, which is kind of like a lazy eye, I guess, sort of. They could lose eyesight. So Ariana has lost quite a bit of her eyesight in one eye. That's just why she runs around with a patch on the good eye to try to strengthen the bad eye. And these exercises that they're going to be doing this week apparently are fairly intense. It's every day for 10 days doing these exercises. I don't exactly know what that entails. Maybe you can look it up online. But it'll hopefully help their vision out as well, or at least Ariana's. Yeah, so it's in the middle of my week, so I don't know how much I'll actually get done, but we're going to try our best. Right now I'm out of mud, so I can't do any mudding. I'm just sanding, taking off any chunks, essentially. I don't know if you can see it or not, but anyway, from the last coat here and there's just some pieces that are sticking out. Here's some examples. So I'm just walking around, sanding those off this morning so that when I get more mud, I am ready to go. Here's a couple little chunks as well. You know, just little splatters that hit the wall from the other coat. So we'll get all that knocked off. Also waiting for a crane for those poles. As he's sitting here waiting for the crane driver to unload him. And then we'll be good to go. And I think that's it. Oh, I'm waiting for breakfast. Breakfast will be hopefully soon as well. Waylon's playing with a bird feeder in the window. He hung these up yesterday. Did this one stay up, or did you have to put it back up, bud?
This one I didn't.
These stickies don't always stay on very good,
Yeah, it
do
just
they?
fell. This one was holding the most.
Did you lick them before you stuck them on?
Yesterday I did.
Okay, because that makes a big difference. I don't think they're holding. Might have to lick them
But
again.
when I looked, this bird, this thing was half up.
Oh, yeah.
Over, and all
Fell
the
over.
seed fell out the window.
Oh man. Beautiful day. The wind has finally died down again. And now we can enjoy our fall color. Man, the flies have sure done a number on this window. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a lot of fly evidence, we'll call it today, on the window. We'll have to get that all washed up as well. Anyway, very exciting. Lots to do yet, but lots has been done, and you can clearly see the direction we're heading in.
Like a train, you'll hear me coming from 100 miles away. I don't ever remember running as fast as when I'm after you to stay. When I tell you that I promise, that's exactly what I mean. It's you, yeah, it's always been you, and everyone around can see. It's true, yeah, it's a dream come true, that you're the only one for me. And darling, you're proof that we're always gonna make it through. Cause you only wanna be with me, and I only wanna be with you. Oh, yeah, I only wanna be with you. Like a storm cloud in the distance, you can feel me moving in. There's a pressure and resistance I hope we never have to feel again. It's you, yeah, it's always been you, and everyone around can see. It's true, yeah, it's a dream come true, that you're the only one for me. And darling, you're proof that we're always gonna make it through. Cause you only wanna be with me, and I only wanna be with you. Oh, yeah, I only wanna be with you. When I told you that I promised, and I said I'd never leave, I'll be standing here beside you to the end of everything. It's you, it's always you, and everyone around can see. It's true, it's a dream come true, you're the only one for me. And darling, you're proof that you're always gonna make it